Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this video where I want to talk about some natural remedies and some beautiful essential oils that you can use when you're feeling just not mentally or emotionally yourself. I think over the last few years and at any time there are always challenges in our life that cause us to feel not right in the heart or just not right in the mind. Now, whether there's been a label attached to that or you're just not feeling 100% yourself, I find that when we spend time with Mother Nature and with her gifts, they can really help to bring us back to how we know we should be. So in this video, I want to share 5 different essential oils that I've used and other people have used that have been really successful in helping them to return back to feeling grounded, safe, secure, and in control. Whenever you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, I think the first oil to go for is a well-known one, and that's lavender. Lavender has been found to help reduce the symptoms of mild anxiety, and it can be a really beautiful calming oil day and night. We often think of lavender as just helping us get to sleep, but it really helps to calm and balance you. So there are lots of different ways that lavender can be used, but don't dismiss the fact that smelling an essential oil can be quite potent. When we smell an essential oil, it actually goes through our nose, obviously, and is detected by something called the olfactory bulb, which turns that into brain messages. That goes through our limbic system, the primal part of our brain that's associated with fight or flight. And obviously when we're stressed, when we're overwhelmed, when we've got anxiety, we're kind of having these messages and we're not feeling quite right. And that then messages to the hypothalamus, which signals changes to be made in the body. Inhaling lavender has this beautiful effect, and so I love to use it in that way. Popping in a diffuser at night can help if you're feeling a bit anxious at night or overwhelmed at night, but if you're worried about falling asleep during the day with it, then mix it with something like wild orange and a cedarwood or frankincense to make it a really nice kind of uplifting but still blissful blend. It can help you to stay calm, whether it be during the day or night. Not only that, but lavender being great for the skin can be mixed with your moisturizer and incorporated that way. It can be worn on the body or put it on the feet at the soles of the feet at night, and that can be really beneficial as well. Frankincense, an oil gifted from the resin of the tree, is traditionally used in aromatherapy to reduce the symptoms of anxiety. So when you're feeling overwhelmed or anxious, definitely reach for frankincense as well. This is known as the king of the oils. And I think if we even look at frankincense on a holistic level, look at how powerful it can be in helping us to regain control of our life. Like a king who sits on his throne and knows how to handle all the challenges that come at him, frankincense can really help in that way. Again, this is a beautiful one that can be used through inhalation, popped in a diffuser, or I find simply opening a bottle, breathing it in, popping a drop in your hand and breathing in, or I love to pop a couple of bits on my wrist and just inhale that whenever I need. Another really nice place to put your frankincense is on your upper chest. So as throughout the day you maybe get a little bit warm, a little bit overstressed or, overwhelmed in any way. I'm getting overwhelmed talking about it. But if you're feeling that kind of way, what you'll find is the vapors will come up and you're inhaling that, and again, giving those beautiful signals to the brain and taking advantage of those aromatherapy aspects. Frankincense, it's also another lovely one for the skin. So mixing it in, making it part of your natural fragrance, putting it on the face with your moisturizer day or night can also be beneficial. So not only will you feel better, but you'll look better as well. The next oil that I absolutely love when it comes to helping to ground you and help you to feel a bit more empowered in who you truly are is vetiver. Have you heard of vetiver before? It's gifted to us from the roots of a grass plant. And what happens with vetiver is, whereas lavender helps you relax and get to sleep, I find, this is like the horse tranquilizer, really grounds you and earths you. Now this can be used day and night as well. During the day, it really helps you to focus. So if you're feeling scattered, if your mind is going in 100 places at once, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if there's too much to tackle, then reach for vetiver and it helps you to focus. At night, putting it on the soles of your feet or up and down the spine or in a diffuser really helps to wind you down. Now, it's not going to knock you out like a sleeping tablet and you feel woozy in the morning. It's just going to gently lull you into that sense of sleep. The other great thing about vetiver, it's a really nice one to meditate with. and even try including it or pairing it with a heart chakra oil. I quite like it with lime or green mandarin, in fact. You know how we feel unsettled sometimes, and that can cause us to feel really restless and overwhelmed, and we're not exactly sure why. We can't put our finger on it. Well, being a root oil, Vetiver helps you get to the root of an issue. So, if you're just feeling unsettled, if something's not feeling right and you're not sure why, spend some time with Vetiver. As you inhale that earthly aroma, it will start to open up the answers to the questions that you're asking. What's wrong? Why do I not feel right? How do I get back to feeling myself? Vetiver can guide you on that way. The next oil I want to talk to you about is a blend, and it's known as Balance. Now this has 6 different essential oils in it, and each of them can help to ground you and feel a bit more stable. When I'm feeling emotionally kind of overwhelmed, when there's too much happening or I'm not quite myself, this is an oil I often reach for. I will pop it in a diffuser, but it's already in a carrier oil, so you can actually rub it. I love to rub it on the back of my neck, and also when I put my shoes on in the morning, I put it on the soles of my feet, and so I get this kind of sustained release throughout the day. So what's in Balance? Well, first of all, we've got that frankincense, which we've already talked about, and how it's really great at helping and is used in traditional aromatherapy to reduce the symptoms of mild anxiety. But you've also got 2 other big trees in here. You've got black spruce and you've got hoe leaf. Now these 2, if you think about big trees, if you want to know what an oil does, look at the plant. And big trees give us that strength and stability. Now in here as well, you've also got German chamomile and blue tansy. These are part of the chamomile family. Now when I say chamomile, what do you think of? I'm guessing calm. So Balance has these strengthening oils, 3 big trees that give us strength, and 2 oils that bring us calm. Now the final oil in here is one called osmanthus. This is a beautiful orange or yellow flower, and it smells like peaches and apricots. It's really joyous. And what it helps us to do is it helps to bring us a little bit of cheer. What I find with osmanthus is it allows you to look forward rather than looking behind us. And often what happens is the worry and concern of who we were, what's happened, will that happen again, all comes up again when we look backwards. Osmanthus helps us to look forward. So, if you like to feel a little bit stronger and steady, a little bit calmer, a little bit more happy, then Balance is a great oil. Get it in your diffuser, get it up and down the neck and spine and pulse points and on the soles of your feet, and you're going to feel a lot more grounded really, really quickly. And then there's another blend that's really powerful, and that one is called Adaptove. Now Adaptove, again, let's look at the oils that are in this. There's 8 different oils in here. We've got 4 calming oils. We've got that beautiful lavender, which we know helps to relieve those symptoms of anxiety. Then we've got copaiba, very, very calming. It actually has something in it called beta-caryophyllene, which can be very calming to the body and is found in many other oils that are associated with calmness and serenity. You've then got magnolia and neroli, or orange blossom, in there. All these have been used in aromatherapy and traditional medicine for a long time to help calm. So that's going to help calm us when we're stressed. But during the day, we might not want to be too sleepy. So what do we want? We want to be focused as well. This is where we've got wild orange, we've got rosemary, and we've got one of the mints. We've got spearmint in there as well. So these help us to stay focused. The final oil in Adaptove blend is known as sweet gum. Now this sweet gum is renowned for helping us to be able to adapt different situations. So when challenges arise, that we're able to kind of twist and turn and not let us drag us down. So would you like to be a little calmer, a little bit more focused, and able to adapt throughout the day? Well, that's when you can reach for Adaptove. Now Adaptove comes in a bottle like this or a pre-made roller, so you can roll it on just like the Balance, on the soles of your feet, up and down your neck, or over your heart, wherever you feel drawn to put it. Or you can pop it in the diffuser out of this bottle right here. And again, inhaling the benefits and telling your body everything's okay. So you may be wondering, out of these 2 blends, which one would be best for you? Well, I find if the overwhelm or the stress is more emotional, go for Balance first of all. And if you're finding that it's more mental and you're thinking too much and it's all in the mind, go for Adaptove. But either of these can be really, really beneficial, and I will reach for both of them depending on how I'm feeling, and I often listen to my intuition as well. Remember that you have that inner guidance within you, and often what you're drawn to can often be what you need. Now, I think we all, including myself, have bad times, and we often reach for things, sugary treats, or something to help us kind of feel a bit better, or even drown and not have to think about the worries in our life. But in the end, that kind of gets us just down in a downward spiral, and we feel worse and worse and worse and worse. Always remember that Mother Earth loves us and wants us to be at our best, and we have these beautiful gifts that are available, that have been shown to help us when we are feeling overwhelmed, full of anxiousness, feeling really downtrodden, and not sure which way to go. By just taking these small, loving steps, by using these beautiful gifts of Mother Nature, I'm confident that you'll start to feel and improve. If I can help you out, then please reach out to me, and I can also help you find pure essential oils as well. Remember that many essential oils around the world are not actually from the plant. They're not from Mother Nature. Between 70 and 85% of lavenders sold on the market aren't from the lavender plant. Isn't that scary? So to make sure you're getting oils that will actually work and achieve the benefits that I've been talking about, please feel free to reach out to me. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm Adam Barralet. Blessed be.